At first glance, this looks like it might be a good candidate for guess and check because we have answer choices that seem pretty simple. We could work them back into the question, plug them in for x. The problem is that they don't ask us for x, right? They ask us for x minus 1, so these answer choices aren't x. They're something a little weird. Guess and check works best when the answer choices is something very straightforward from the question. When they do these little twists on us, it makes it harder. We could kind of change the answer choices, but I think that adds more uncertainty and carelessness than if we just kind of try to do it the more normal way. And so I'm going to show you what I would do, just kind of robotically looking at an equation like this, going through habit. My brain kind of just like starts doing its own thing. I don't have to think too hard. I see a fraction. I hate fractions, so I use multiplication to make it go away. So I'm going to multiply both sides by x minus 1. On the left side, if you have something on the top and bottom of a fraction, it goes away. So that cancels that out and leaves us with 12. On the right side, I've reused parentheses for a reason. I have to make sure that I distribute. So I get 4x minus 4. Now I would just add 4 to both sides. I would get that 16 is equal to 4x. I would divide by 4, and then I would get that x is equal to 4, which is choice D. Except that's not the answer. That is a trap answer because they do not want the value of x. They want the value of x minus 1, and that's really easy. 4 minus 1 is 3. That is the actual answer. So look, I kind of made a mistake on purpose here to just show you how easy it is. You might not have even noticed that I was doing it at first, and that's because the SAT is so good at throwing these little twists into the question and this one last extra step and forcing us to make a mistake. So you have to be really good about this. You cannot lose any points on your SAT for something like that, picking choice D here because you're just robotically solving for x. Yes, a lot of times in the SAT we do need to just solve for x, but a lot of times they make us change it or do something a little weird at the end. So you have to get in the habit of underlining what the actual question is asking for so you don't fall for these kinds of mistakes. This is knucklehead stuff, guys. If you get this wrong, you are not going to do well on your SAT because you are going to fall for even bigger traps down the road if you're not looking for this simple stuff on the easy ones.